Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Well, so for the past days, one conversation that is still ruling the headlines, especially on the entertainment tabloids, we are talking about bloggers, we are talking about radio and TV stations discussing this topic, news programs all over, talking about a legal tussle between Shatta Wale and Blakk Rasta over some comments Blakk Rasta made on the brand of Shatta Wale, which is defamatory or which seems defamatory to the brand. And as it stands, people are waiting for what the return action from Blakk Rasta will be, how he's going to defend himself, how he's going to even respond to this and more. But I know you look around and there are others who are also against Shatta Wale, because to them they think that why should Shatta do this, because they think Shatta has also been doing this to others. And say, okay, there's a difference. Definitely you have to let them understand when it matters. And again, there is also Blakk Rasta, who has responded to some of these allegations here and there. And those who watched his show last night, he was talking about the fact that Charlie, even him, Shatta knows he doesn't have money, and he loves Shatta. He wouldn't do anything to hurt the brand of Shatta. To him, he thinks he was just speaking his truth. Maybe it is his truth that has landed him where we are today. And I want to get Masha, who is my sidekick on this journey, right here on Sammy Flex TV, The Real Talk, if he has been following this, and again, what he thinks about it, because you go online and there is some divided kind of audience on the issue. Some for, some against. I don't know what Masha's position on this will be. Masha.
Well, it's, anything like this helps the entertainment industry in a way. Mm-hmm. But for this very subject, it's very sensitive that if both parties are not careful, could harm their images.
Okay.
For example, if Shatta Wale dwells on that, a lot of people didn't hear Blakk Rasta say it. Mm-hmm. So if people start hearing it and it's amplified, mm-hmm. then they don't hear his retraction. Mm-hmm. Defamation is funny. When the person makes a statement, mm-hmm. it becomes very loud.
Yes.
But when the person retracts, a lot of people don't hear, and it sticks.
That be that.
So most times, the best thing you have to do, if I was Shatta Wale, was that I wasn't going to even help amplify it. Mm-hmm. By giving it audience, like talk about it, reply. Because once you reply, people go around looking for what exactly the person said.
Well, but in the case of this statement from Blakk Rasta, he made it not on a traditional media platform. He made it on an online platform. So what it means is that you will be able to check the metrics if you want to. They have checked the metrics, and there is not something that people will just see and pass. Again, it is Shatta Wale we are talking about. If there's one guy whose content travel faster online, nobody in Ghana beats Shatta Wale. Again, there is a Blakk Rasta here who is not only known, he is known, he is influential, and he's impactful. The things Blakk Rasta will say, if another person says it, maybe to go unnoticed and people might not even take it serious, because he has that pedigree, he has that credibility for speaking a certain language. And when he speaks, it comes out as facts. So yes, I may agree with you that, okay, Shatta could not have. But then again, how about those people who this has traveled to? And like I said, it was done online. So it is not even limited to only the boundaries of Ghana. Beyond the boundaries of Ghana, it is everywhere being discussed. Someone has seen it. And he, as an artist who wants to also venture into serious business, if you allow some of these things to go around your brand, it will shock you that you go and sit somewhere that you are supposed to sign a bigger deal. Then someone will pull this. And with the corporate world, these are some of the things they look for. Some of them, they even come out as like unnecessary, but there be back or share no their cancel baby. Mm-hmm. Yes. They go and look at something and they'll cancel you or something because they go like, this guy, he's been labeled as someone who is fraudulent. He's labeled as someone who is a thief. He's been labeled as someone who is a scammer. He's labeled as someone who is a sakawa. How can we sign deals with someone? How can we trust our business with someone who is a sakawa? It's heavier than you can imagine, Marshall.
So, I understand your angle perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
People hearing it is another thing.
Yeah.
Okay, but more people hearing it is also another thing.
Yeah.
Because the more my position on this is, I'm condemning the fact that Blakk Rasta made such a frivolous, accusations.
Okay.
Without any basis, and out of his feelings, he just says something like that.
Okay.
And then retracts. For a professional like him, he should show some standard.
Okay.
Leave this for bongo ideas and those guys to do it.
Thank you.
Not you, Blakk Rasta, who has been in the media space for almost 20 years now, as far as I can remember.
Thank you, bro.
Is he? But all the same, Shatta Wale should have also left it for maybe his subordinates. He has people talking for him. You see, it's not always to protect your brand and for people to know you for who you are. It's not always that you, the person, has to come out and defend yourself.
Is the reason Shatta himself has not said anything about this saga since?
He hasn't said anything.
No, what I mean is after the lawsuit, he hasn't said anything because when it happened, of course, he also got angry, he got mad, and he recorded a song. He called it Flaunt. And in the song, he was telling the world that, I'm an artist. If I work hard and I'm able to achieve something, and I'm showing it to the world, what is my crime? I'm an artist. I've worked so hard. And I want to show it to the world so that it adds up to my value. It adds up to who I am. It adds up to my market rate. But someone says, no, you don't have to say it. You don't have to show it. If you say it or if you show it, then it means you are doing other things. And because the person thinks, to him, music alone can do it. Because he thinks so. It is not because that's the reality.
But even if it's just music, he may have other businesses he's doing, which he owns no one.
Bro, some of us, we understand it. Shatta is doing other businesses. But the kind of money music is giving him, those businesses have not started giving him that money yet. In the name of business, everything that he's doing in the name of business, the kind of returns he's getting, the rest are yet to catch up. You understand? Yeah, so if you come out and you describe him as that, you are going to destroy the other future businesses that he would want to do. Because this is the internet we are talking about.
So he's asking for 100 million.
That is what they're asking for, 100 million Ghana cedis.
And Blakk Rasta, does he? Oh my God.
No, the question is whether he has or not. This is something that he's called for himself. So there should be a way for him to respond to this.
And then I think he has to do a tour.
In a way that either he has the money or he doesn't have the money. He should respond accordingly. You getting me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to respond like someone who has the money, respond. If you want to respond like someone who doesn't have the money, respond. It is your choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty unfortunate that he makes such a statement. Maybe Shatta shouldn't say anything, just as you're saying he hasn't said anything so far.
No. Now
he shouldn't respond.
Now what is happening is even beyond him because now there are lawyers involved. Where we've got into, it is beyond him. When we could all partake, we partook in it. Whoever we were supposed to call, we called. We spoke to them. But now we've gotten to a stage that all of us, we are not very important in the matter because we are not coming to talk law. We are not coming to talk court. We are not coming to talk judges.
And then he will have the burden of proof.
Yes.
He'll have to prove.
Yes, what he's saying.
What he said, which is going to be a big deal.
Exactly. So it is some way, bro. And I think that in our industry, we make criticism look like it is personal.
Yeah.
That's how we make
a lot of
criticism.
emotions.
Yes, that's how we make our industry look with criticism. We make it look like, oh, it is personal. Like, oh, me and Masha have issue. So as much as me and Masha have issue, even when he's doing something right, and I have to come forward to say it, I hide that feeling because no, why should I say that so he looks better? Why should I say so he looks greater? No. Let it be like that. Even if I have to praise him, I can praise him at some corner. Tip corner cry, not to make it so obvious for everybody to see. And that is our challenge. So some people work hard, and others will also be there saying just trash. Others will be there saying just trash. And me, like I said earlier, there is no personal, there is no showing of ego. This is someone who is not happy with something. And just as the basic principles demand, that's what we are following. General principle of someone who is not happy with something said about him. Maybe when Blakk Rasta said those things and he heard from some quarters that Shatta was not happy, he could have done the needful. It is the reason today we've waited there and we are where we are today.
But I know there are people like Blakk Rasta too that I don't know how to say this and not sound too offensive. But I feel his audience encourages him to come up with, ridiculous theories about people. I don't think this is the first time he's done something. He always come up with facts, just like him and some other media people I know. They always come up with things they call facts that only they can prove.
Exactly.
But nobody else can, And
I like this.
Someone like Captain Smart? He's always coming up with theories too. And he always knows every event that is going on with everyone. Same with Blakk Rasta. They seem to know every single Ghanaian who is a celebrity. They seem to be connected with them in a way. I don't understand. Even some issues that happen to regular people in a different city, maybe Kumasi, you hear them say, "Oh, this girl, I knew her. She's come to my office before." And it's weird.
I know, right?
It's bad media feeding. Like the do we call it? I think it's trash content, where people
trash content.
People intentionally give people bad information, but they know that's the kind of information they want, and they keep giving it. And they become
happy for misinforming and misleading
and it
people.
gives them engagement because their group like to hear stuff like that.
Thank you.
It's.
In fact, Masha, let me share this. That see what is happening. Some people might think it is Shatta Wale, but it goes beyond Shatta Wale. Because there are other business people who also have their business interests tied to Shatta Wale. There are some people like that. Some of them are lawyers, some of them are big-time business people. So if they even sit down to permit this thing to happen, it means they are also going to sit on a time bomb. Because if this goes into the mind of people, oh, no, the guy said he's this, the guy, he's that. Though. When he's coming, they'll shy away from him. And the more they shy away from him, that is business being affected.
I think that lawsuit is necessary. For once, people should take necessary. People on. So
very necessary. And that is not to say Shatta is coming out victorious as well. But at least when conversations are able to be held down, then we can now tell ourselves that, okay, next time when you are saying it, because you may not have this evidence or that evidence, say it in a way that when you are locked, you can have a leeway to exit. Looks
like there's no accountability for the media. So people just say whatever. And then
in fact, Blakk Rasta is my guy. And this whole thing, some of us have not been excited about it. This whole he and Shatta back and forth, some of us have not been excited about it because we know what it means. You understand? We know what it means. And unfortunately, this is where we are today. We are here now trying to go to court and chase lawyers here and there. And definitely whatever services you need, it is not going to be free.
Yeah.
You are still going to pay money. Why do we stress ourselves in this time and age? Why? To achieve what? And even today, what someone does with his life, how does it even concern you? Today, what someone does with his life. If I'm here, you are going to do it the right way. What am I going to say? That is your choice. You decided to go for that. So why should I come and make it look like, hey, you there, you don't know what you're doing and you are condemned? Yeah. So, Marshall, to me, I think that the process, they let the process continue.
Yeah, it has to.
Yeah.
To set a precedent.
Yes.
That people will be accountable and they'll be held accountable for the things they say.
Yes.
Because when you sit on TV and then you just say whatever and feel there's no consequences, a lot of people are going to copy and do it. I saw what happened to Bongo Idea and a guy who is a forest trader or something.
Yeah.
He lost a lawsuit. He said it with so much confidence. Kept on, repeating it. Even when the guy threatened lawsuit, he said he can go. He has evidence to defend himself. And if the lawsuit didn't go through, people would have believed that, hey, Bongo Ideas was onto something. But apparently he wasn't. Because he lost in court.
Yeah. No, I think this one, whoever is against this doesn't understand what is happening. If there is anybody who is against this move by Shatta Wale, then you should know that you don't even, or you did not even understand what is happening. Because, who hasn't said what about Shatta before? I mean, that's my question. Since he started, since bandana days, why pan and can Shatta wants him the way they like that?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You are very close to Shatta, so you know this. Is it also Shatta's way? Because maybe there's been a lot of rumors of him doing something like this because he's friendly with certain people, just like Blakk Rasta said. Is he using the courts as a way to tell his story?
No.
To let people finally know that, to debunk all those things through the court process. Is that what he's trying to do?
Shatta has so many ways of telling his stories. In fact, his first tool to tell a story is through his songs. Shatta's first tool to tell a story is through his songs. It is the reason even he has a song where he mentioned that if he is able to sell 300 of his songs to get about $3 million, then what do you think he cannot buy, or what do you think that he cannot do?
No. So my question.
So to him, it is not to use anybody to achieve what? No, because he has the platform already. He has the channel to say whatever he wants to say, to get to whichever nook and cranny he wants it to go.
You know, the reason I'm asking this question is because, you know, you're right, he tells his story through his songs, his platform and all that. But, you know, they rather look more like an opinion, his perspective of himself. But when a court aligns everything and shows the public that he doesn't really do this, he doesn't really do it, people believe that more.
Okay.
Than he's saying it himself.
I get it.
So I kind of feel going this route will also help him tell his story well, and is a good thing to do because at least he'll be like court certified, court investigated, along with Blakk Rasta's team and found nothing, and now he's here. So it means those rumors can be banned.
Now, one thing is also clear. Shatta is not looking forward to satisfy anybody's whims and caprices. To him, he feels that whatever we do, we need to be very accountable for them. Whatever we say, we need to be very accountable for them. So yes, it may come across like, oh, he needs someone. No, he doesn't need it, because deep within him, he knows what he's doing.
My point is, he doesn't need Blakk Rasta to tell his story, but he needs the court system to maybe tell it better.
Well, that's what I'm saying. With him, when he wakes up, that's not what he thinks he needs. But if someone will take it there, then they will say it from there. But when he wakes up, he has his songs that he's been doing. In fact, his songs can tell the stories better because the reach that the songs will get. Do you think the courts will get that reach? Definitely no. The court can only validate such statements, but the reach they won't get. So he does not need them. If you want to believe him, you listen to him and know, what a guy is saying is legit, or what a guy is saying is real. But if you don't want to believe him, then even he can go to heaven and come back. You won't believe him.
You don't believe, yeah.
Exactly. So to me, I still think that whatever the process will be, let us continue. And I'm happy. Yesterday when Blakk Rasta spoke, he's not angry, he's not mad that Shatta has taken this option. In fact, he's even happy that Shatta took this option because he was thinking maybe Shatta was going to make it, in his own words, a street kind of vibe. Where, we're going to meet somewhere in the street and knock it off. No, he's not. He wants to go through the process. And however the process will end, he's fine. Pronto. He's good to go. That is what it is, and I'm happy about that.
Great, right.
Well, so we move team legal wise. This one is team legal wise. We move. That's what they say. So in whatever situation, once again we move.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.